Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline for Pixie Dust PhD. It seems like there is always such a swarm of Disney news, especially about the Disney parks. There are a lot of wonderful blogs, YouTube channels, and similar that focus on Disney news, but it can be difficult to determine what is 100% fact and what is maybe speculation or a rumor. Today we're going to talk about my favorite official source for Disney Parks news, that is the Disney Parks blog. You absolutely can plan an entire Disney Parks vacation and never come across the Disney Parks blog. I know I certainly have years and years ago. The Disney Parks blog can be accessed via disneyparksblog.com, or you can go to disneyparks.com and then under the What's New tab, you'll be able to find the Disney Parks blog link. The Disney Parks blog is the official blog for Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and the Disney Cruise Line. This blog is where you'll find official information about these Disney destinations, as well as fun behind-the-scenes looks. For example, very recently, a lot of the content surrounding the park's reopening following the closure from the COVID-19 pandemic was found first on the Disney Parks blog. Essentially, the Disneyland and Disney World websites don't really have a news section, and so that's what you can use this blog for. Treat it like the park's news. There are, of course, limitations. For whatever reason, the Disney Parks blog doesn't really announce cancellations or delays in any of their proposed and upcoming projects. But you can typically find a lot of cool announcements for the new and upcoming offerings at the Disney parks. Usually, the blog will highlight these new exciting offerings, and sometimes they're even a limited run. For example, back when I was planning my 2017 Walt Disney World trip, I started paying more attention to the Disney Parks blog. In March, they announced the Music of Pixar Live. This was a performance in the Theater of Stars with characters and, of course, a live orchestra playing some of my Pixar favorites. I absolutely love listening to live music. I think that it is a great way to spend time, super relaxing, fun, enriching, and impressive, so I was so excited to see this offering. However, my trip wasn't planned until the winter, and this event was announced in March for a run through the summer. I contacted Disney and spoke with a cast member about if they knew if it would be extended or not, and their reply simply was, keep an eye on the Disney Parks blog. Sadly for me, this event did not get extended, so I didn't get to experience it live and in person, but the point really is, even when speaking to cast members, they will direct you to the Disney Parks blog for where you'll find that new breaking information. So don't get me wrong, I love a good Disney Parks rumor. It's such a fun way to stay involved in the community and in that Disney Parks mindset. But for official information, you will typically find that on the Disney Parks blog. If you ever read something suspicious, I would just go ahead and go to the Disney Parks blog to see if they've posted anything about it to verify if it's true or not. And especially leading up to your trip, I would highly recommend checking out the Disney Parks blog more regularly. You never know when they're going to announce a new limited offering like this Music of Pixar Live event that I so badly wanted to attend. And it may be something worth changing your plans for and rejiggering your schedule to fit a new offering into your vacation. And even if you aren't planning a Disney vacation right now, like I said, being involved in the community is a nice way to stay in that Disney spirit. So I like reading about the news on the Disney Parks blog, even if it won't have any personal effect on me in the near future. So keep your eyes peeled on the Disney Parks blog website, or if you prefer, you can check them out on Twitter at Disney Parks. Thanks to all of the returning viewers and subscribers. If you found this helpful, I hope you liked the video and please consider subscribing to the channel. Ring the bell icon for notifications for whenever I post new videos. And if you want to chat about anything Disney, leave a comment down below, or you can find me on other platforms like Twitter and Instagram at PixieDustPhD. Do you peruse the Disney Parks blog regularly, or do you find yourself looking at it more specifically before an upcoming trip? I personally don't tend to check the Disney Parks blog all the time if I'm not planning a vacation, maybe something around once a week. But if I am planning a trip and we're getting closer and closer to it, I do find myself making reading the Disney Parks blog part of my daily routine. Usually in the mornings, I'll head over to the Walt Disney World section of the Disney Parks blog and see if there are any new postings that indicate events that are worth changing my trip plans for. As everything with planning a Walt Disney World trip, it can be a little bit stressful, but mostly I find it really fun. Let me know how you interact with the Disney Parks blog in the comment section down below. I hope you're having the loveliest of lovely days, and we'll see you next time at Pixie Dust PhD.